welcome back to my channel. So in today's video I'm gonna share with you another review of Graded gel polish that I sent me a few days ago. So I'm gonna share a honest review and some swatches of them. So the first product is this one. Its ID is 52076 and it's shade number 3. So if you want to get them easily, you can use this ID number on their website and you'll be directed to the page directly without the need to search for them. So the first one is this matte top coat, and if you remember in the last one they sent me the super top coat. That was really amazing. That was super glossy. And this time I'm trying their matte top coat, and it's a 10 ml bottle. It's come in this black one. It's a black matte finish bottle, and you can see that it's quite fit, it's not dense, and it's liquid enough. Like there are some gel polishes that are very dense, so this one is actually liquid, so you don't worry about putting much product in just one coat, so don't worry about that. So the next product is this one. Its ID is 52337. It's 52, and it's a gel polish color. It's kind of red burgundy color, you can call it, or dark red blood color, and its shade is PP52. And as you can see, they all come sealed, so that just give you extra protection that they have not been used before, and it's also given extra protection during the transaction so that don't open it. And this is the color that you get. It's a perfect red color, like the red wedding color, you can call it, like the one that you could wear on parties or on weddings. So it's again a 10 ml bottle. The next one is this one. Its ID is 52489 and it's shade number 6. And this one is actually a glitter gel polish, so you're gonna get a glitter gel polish. This one is in color sky blue, shade number CF06, I think so. And you can use these codes on their website to get them directly. Like you don't need to search for them, because sometimes they have different products, so it becomes very hard to do so. So you can just use the ID numbers to get them easily. And this is a 7 ml bottle. That's why it's coming in a white one. Like there isn't any formula difference, but just the quantity, that's why they're in different colors. And you can see that it's actually pigmented. Like there's some glitter gel polish that are not that much pigmented, and I love that one. It's got like enough shine in there, and it's a gel polish, so you need to cure it with a UV or LED lamp. So this is the next gel polish that I got. And you don't need to worry about the quantity, because you're getting enough quantity, and looking at it, I think it's just gonna give you pretty much cover coverage in just 2 coats. And the next one is this one. Its ID is 52410, and it's a cat eye gel polish. So for cat eye gel polishes, you need to actually have a magnetic stick, which is especially used with cat eye gel polishes, and they actually contain some magnetic particles which are then moved around using the magnetic stick. They also got magnetic stick on their website, and you can get that easily. And I ordered previously, so they didn't send me one, but I already bought that one, so I'm just gonna use that one. So you can see the shade is actually pretty good. Like I love this purple shade. And the next one is 52328, and it's a green sequins gel. Like last time I had a golden sequins gel, and this time it's a glitter green sequins gel. It's coming in a green color, and it's coming in this pot, and it's got an extra sealing inside, so you don't need to worry about messing up. And this is how it's look. I don't know if you ever look at the peacock feather, and it's actually quite similar to those colors. It's got like the blue color, green color, and kind of pink color, and the color changes in base of the light, like the way you look at it. So they just gonna change in base of that. So it's this one. So now I will be swatching the colors. So the first one that I'm swatching is this red color. And one thing I want to show you is that I'm not using any base coat, but if you're using it in your natural nails, just use a base coat, because that's just gonna give a higher grip. It's gonna give a better coverage and better grip. And if possible, just buff your nail before using a gel polish, because I hear some people who are saying that their gel polish just got lifted, or it doesn't cure correctly, or they cannot cure it. But the reason is the prep. Like if you don't prep your nail correctly, they don't gonna stick on it. So this is how this one looks like in first coat. So the next one is this glitter gel polish, and I can say that it does give you a pretty good cover in just one coat. Like if you do use a darker base underneath and you use this one as topper, you're gonna get a very good base. But obviously for glitter gel polish, you need to go definitely for a second coat, or you can decide to use it with the mica sponge, which give you another better coverage. So for the cat eye gel polish, I'm gonna share with you 2 different techniques. So the first one is without a base, and I don't recommend that, because you can't actually see the real color of the gel polish. Like I will show you later how does it look on a darker color, but if you do it without a base color, it doesn't look that great. And here I'm using the Born Pretty magnetic stick to do the design that one. Like you can actually play around with it, and you can also see that you can't get that much design. Like you can't pop up the cat eye effect on without a base, and this is how it's look on a base. And here you can clearly see that there is a huge difference, because on that one you could not even see the color, but on with the darker base you can actually see the color. And if you use the magnetic stick, you can actually see the particles that are moving around. And this is how it's look. And the last one is this Sequins Gel, and I'm using the same brush that I provided me last time, so I will leave the link in description box if you want to get yours. So you just check out the previous video. And this is how they look. Obviously it's a Sequins Gel, so you can either decide to use it with the maker sponge, so you're just gonna put it over it and just use as a topper, or you're just going to use as a topper, because obviously Sequins Gel doesn't give you a full coverage in just one coat. So I went for the 2 coats. Here I'm applying the matte top coat. I'm just gonna apply it on the whole nail so you can clearly see how does it look on matte finish. So I'm just gonna repeat the same process on other nails. And one thing that I noticed that this one is clear, like at another matte top coat, and there was like an opaque finish. Like when you are applying it, the color underneath was already opaque, and I didn't like that because it actually changes the color. And I'm gonna apply the same thing on others. With the cat eye, you can still see the cat eye effect if you apply the matte top coat, but still it's better to use glossy finish, because the effect pops out better. And I'm just gonna do that. And another thing that I noticed is that it applies quite good, like equally. It doesn't leave some patches around, and the brush is quite big, because the thin brush just give you less space and the thicker one just give you an extra space, so that's a good thing. And this is how the cat look. And I'm just gonna apply the matte top coat over it, just so you can actually see how it's gonna look without the glossy finish. So you can see how it's looking a matte finish, and you can actually see that the cat eye effect turned out really good. So I'm just gonna cure them all for 30 seconds, and this is the final look. And you can see it's actually matte, because there's some the gel polish that doesn't give that matte look, but this one is actually very matte, and I love that red shade. It just looks so pretty. And this is how does the Sequins Gel look, and then this is how the cat eye gel look. And you can see with the matte without a base, you can't even see the effect of cat eye gel, but with the darker base you can actually see it, like not that much with as much you can see with a glossy finish, but still you can see that there's a huge difference between without the base and with the base. And this is what comes up. So I applied the super top coat so you can see them in a glossy finish and a matte finish together, and this is how they look. And one thing I can say, this one is actually better than the other matte top coat that I own, because one thing that I noticed, it's not bumpy, because I got one that it's really bumpy, and you can clearly see that there's a huge difference. Like that one doesn't give you that much matte effect, but the other one does, and it don't even get dirty. Like there are some dust particles that set on the matte top coat, but on the Born Pretty one doesn't, but on the other one they did. So this is it for today's video. I hope you liked it, and I will see you very soon. Bye.